Aloha and welcome to Art at the Capitol. Last year I featured some woodblock prints by a local artist, Hiroki Morinoi, and I talked about how his woodblock prints were actually some kind of a replica of some older paintings. And I did some homework over the year and I wanted to share with you what I found. First of all, we're featuring today a woodblock print that Hiroki did of Olympia, a Native Hawaiian woman who is helping another woman relaxing on a bed. And what I shared last year is that this print is a replica of a very famous artist, Edward Manet, who was an impressionist. But over the summer, what I found out was that Edward Manet, in his painting, actually copied an earlier artist. It's a very famous Renaissance artist in Italy, in Venice, in 1538. His name is Titian. And this was a painting that he did, which is actually a wedding portrait of an upper-class Italian woman in Venice. And this is how they used to do their wedding portraits. The women didn't actually pose in the nude, but the artist would meet with them, and then they would do a replica of some Greek type of scene, and then that was their wedding portrait. Edward Manet, during the Renaissance, about 300 years later in 1863, did a replica of the Titian painting, but he did a very famous Parisian courtesan and did a very different style of painting. And then our local artist in 1991, about 100 years later, did a replica of using a Japanese woodblock print, but a Native Hawaiian scene locally. And so that's one of the neat things about art, is when you come down here, you take a look at things that are, pretty to look at, or they're interesting, or they're provocative, but you can also find, the history behind them. And here we have in front of us something that takes place, in Hawaii, but it also touches back 400, 500 years ago through Paris to Venice, and actually the Venetian painting to the earlier Greek paintings. So please come down and join us at Art at the Capitol. You're going to find a lot of surprises down here. It's on Friday, April 4th. We're having an opening ceremony at 4:30, and then you can wander through all of our offices all the way up to 7 p.m. I'm on the second floor with all the other senators. Senator Laura Thielen, representing Kailua, Waimanalo, and Hawaii Kai, and I look forward to seeing you down here at Art at the Capitol. Mahalo.